Hey all, it's Matt with Bobcat Bonsai. Today we're going to go through a video on making bonsai pots out of just random clearance material that you can find at some of your bigger name stores. So make sure you're checking it out as summer's coming to an end so that you can get some of these deals as well. Okay, so just a few things that you'll need. I got some little chip salsa dip cups, and then I picked up some of these little bowls as well that I thought would give kind of a neat little look. Door stops, well, door bumps that you can get, and then super glue to make sure they stay on, a drill, and some drill bits. So I'm going to time lapse this through, that way you don't have to listen to all the noise. Alright, so we're all done with the drill and the drill bits now, so we can get that out of the way. So as you saw, as I was going through, there are pieces that will pop off randomly. So these were like made out of 50% bamboo, and then the rest is like a recycled plastic, and they mix it together and make these, so it chipped up a lot. You get pretty much what I did here. You can see on that one really broke out and shot up. So definitely wear your safety glasses just to be safe. I did 4 little holes around the outside. That's going to help with drainage, but also give you a place to run your wire up through. The holes in the middle, or kind of in the middle, they're bigger. It's going to help with drainage. We can throw a screen in there, and that's going to work out real nice for that. With these ones, I ran the holes a little bit bigger. This is mostly all just plastic, so it didn't break out as much. You're going to notice that you are going to end up with some rough edges. So if you have some sandpaper, I would definitely recommend just give it a little bit of a rub there. Try to make sure you keep it on the bottom though. Don't get it out to the outside, because it is gonna mess up the outside look. I get that, yeah, it's just a little plastic bonsai pot, but at the same time, you want it to look, you still want it to look nice. On the inside, we're not as worried about the appearance, so we'll just give that a little rub around through on the inside, just get that worked out. And then that'll allow us to just break off these little ledges. So let me get these all finished up and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we got these all cleaned up now. The next step is going to be putting these little door bump stops on here. So what we're going to end up doing is we'll peel it, and it's got a 3M adhesive on it, but I'm just going to add a little bit of super glue here. Just to make sure that it stays nice and tight. Then you can do 3, you can do 4. Pretty much just do whatever you want to do. So I am going to speed this up because this is about to get really repetitive. Okay, so with these bigger pots, I definitely recommend that you use 4. 3 is not going to cut it with these ones. So again, we're just going to put the super glue on here and go through it, but make sure we have 4 on here. Okay, so I know I talked about this before, so I'm thinking let's finish up some of those cement and air clay pots that I didn't get done before, and let's get their feet put on them as well. So same concept, just going to go through with this pot. I'm going to put on 4 feet because it is a little bit wider of a base. I just want to make sure we have good balance. Try to keep them as close to the outside edge as you can when you're putting them on there. That way you have an equal balance and it's not just teetering on the outside edges if you lean on the pot. Well, not if you lean on it, but if a bird comes up and leans on it or something like that. So this is going to finish up this air clay pot, and that one, or air dry clay pot, and then that one will be ready to use. This is also an air dry clay pot, which is a cascade, so I definitely want to make sure that that's balanced out well, because we don't need that falling over. Well, we don't need any pots falling over, but the cascades are even more pulled to being off balance because of the tree hanging over the edge of it. So we'll get the little feet on there again. We're going to throw 4 on. Yep. And I dropped my super glue. All right. And then the last one we're going to get to here will be the pot that we just finished sealing the other day. So now we've got this little guy here. So we're going to get that glued up with 4 feet as well. I just prefer 4, but I know a lot of times if you go and buy just a regular planter, not a bonsai planter, but like a regular planter, a lot of times those are all done with just 3 feet. For, I guess more or less I'm talking about when you go to your succulent planters, a lot of them just have 3 feet. I got to be a little bit more specific here. So we'll get these feet put on, and then this will be the last one, which will wrap up this section of the video for today. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified every time I drop a new video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down below, and I will answer it as soon as I can for you. Thank you.